Anton and Vitaly Versace podcast. Today we have a great opening for the show. It's for the first time premiere. I hope this guy picks up. We're waiting for Mr. Vitaly Versace to pick up the phone so I can connect.
Your call has
Oh,
been voice messaging system.
failure.
216.
I had to hang up. All right. It's a surprise. I can't tell you yet. You gotta watch this. You gotta watch this. This is a surprise. Mr. Robinson?
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. I couldn't, the guy didn't pick up, so we're gonna wait a little bit. It's gonna be a surprise. We are now live on Facebook on George Anton and Vitaly Versace podcast. This, so I can introduce you a little bit to the show. This podcast was an experiment. I wanted to see, because I have never done it, you know, a podcast, like a daily podcast. And I started 2 months ago to record myself and my friend, filmmaker, producer, Mr. Vitaly Versace, and publish it on Podbean. I paid for the podcast, I set it up. I just wanted to know how to make a podcast, you know, just to add it to my skills. And in this process, I also actually did the podcast. I used a software on the iPad with streaming, where you can put pictures and talk and this. And I connected the microphone so I can have good sound to the iPad through an adapter, which I'm speaking through it right now. And then I put the microphone on a phone where you are on speaker basically. But the sound is okay. You know what I mean? So that's what I did, man. This is the podcast. I mean, really, I put it also on LinkedIn, so maybe there was like 60, 70,000 people watching, because LinkedIn, maybe I didn't tell you this, because you are a technology aficionado. LinkedIn just started allowing users to put 10 minutes long videos. You can upload videos on LinkedIn, the business network, where before you could upload only pictures. And because not so many is just like a new feature, you're gonna get some views if you put videos on LinkedIn. And I put the show on LinkedIn as well, like 10 minutes pieces when I have time, because it takes to upload, you know, it's a lot of shows, dude, like 1 hour every day. So, okay, so I'm gonna call now this guy so we can do the anthem, man, because when I spoke with you this morning on the phone, I said, hey, man, why not have the song on a show if you would be kind? You know, that would be, so are you at the computer? You have this is gonna be live, everyone. Mr. David Robinson, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm originally from Jacksonville, Florida, aka home of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Awesome. So, okay, let me now get the guy on the line and we continue with the introduction. This is such a beautiful show. Okay, don't hang up, please. This is the technology that we have here available. Because I have to do 2 ways. What a show, what a show. Yesterday was a no show because I was really busy shooting this film, Notes from the Underground, loosely based on Dostoevsky. Hey man, we have now Mr. Very good, very good. We have now Mr. Vitaly Versace on the line. He is a film director, film producer. He's known for being an independent, crazy producer. He can put up actors and locations, and he basically can put up a movie together if you have the budget. Mr. Vitaly Versace. And surprise, surprise, we have a special guest for Mr. Vitaly Versace and the world. We are live right now on Facebook. We have Mr. David Robinson, who introduced himself as rapper from Jacksonville.
God of talking trees up in his peace.
Yes, And Mr. David Robinson, hello, Mr. Versace, you're on the line, yes?
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, David.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for being here.
Awesome. So now that I have you guys on the line, introduced and everything, I have a surprise for Mr. Versace. Mr. Versace, this is the music video that I was really proud over the weekend to shoot a couple of takes. And I wish I could have shot more, but now that I'm leaving, maybe this week I have 5 more days here in Jacksonville, Florida, until I fly to Europe and then I'll fly back to LA. But while I'm here, I kind of wanted to shoot a little bit, a couple of more takes on this anthem. And I wanted you, Mr. Versace, to listen to the anthem. This is the anthem for Jacksonville Jaguars. Mr. Robinson, I'm not a sport aficionado too much. What is this, basketball, football?
No, well, the Jacksonville Jaguars is our NFL team. We was on top of the division, and we in the playoffs we lost to the New England Patriots. That we just had our rematch this year. That we end up winning. So with that momentum, I feel that the city here is charged up. The
Yes.
team is charged up. The coaches and the fans is charged up. So I just wanted to ask them to protect that energy and to keep the momentum going for our city.
And I really think this.
Congratulations on your winning. Congratulations on your winning, and good job with the anthem. Good job that you guys are doing. Go ahead, man. I want to hear it. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get ready right now. I have to tell you something, man. This is, I listen to rap songs and I'm an artist, so I'm being honest. When I'm saying something, I'm being honest. Dude, I love the song. So I love when I was shooting it. I love everything about it. So now it's just with a music video. It's very important. I can't wait to see the music video. That's the thing. So, Mr. Robinson, would you like to, are you ready for performance?
Oh, yes, I'm always ready, man. We're on the international platform. I'm from Duval, Jacksonville, SLA, born and raised, and still state the new anthem. We're dropping it exclusively on your podcast today. This is exclusive, worldwide exclusive, right now.
And I have to tell you, Mr. Versace, this is live. He's gonna sing right now live, right?
Yeah, not recorded. Yeah, I get it. Live. Yeah, that's good.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you have the track, Mr. Robinson?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I wanted to share your stream before I actually went live to see if we can get more people in. I'm on your page. I don't see the live feed.
Oh, you don't see it? Now I'm a little bit stranded because I'm using all my devices to stream. It's basically, you search for is facebook.com/film director George Anton. I'm sorry, man. I think is on a page. Because what I do, I stream it on Facebook. Because on YouTube, it's like nobody's watching anyway. But after I stream it on Facebook, I upload it on YouTube too. So.
Okay, I see it now. So now I'm gonna share this.
Yeah, just share it. We take a time. I just wanted to say, Mr. Versace. So this is Jacksonville, Florida, the town of Jacksonville, where I am right now. My other half, she's from here, born here, American lady, I love her. We have a child together. This is my home, my Jacksonville. So that's why I love. This is my first home here in America, Los Angeles. I'm from Los Angeles. I live all my life in Los Angeles. What am I gonna do if I'm Los Angeles, like I'm a filmmaker? But as far as family, I am Jacksonville guy. I'm a family and of course I have very large family in Romania. That's an extreme large family. That's the first home, if you want to call it. But my home in America is basically city of Jacksonville. And to be able to go live with, I think David Robinson is extremely talented rapper from Jacksonville. All right. This is not a joke. For me, I like to say the truth. And the truth is gonna come, is gonna be revealed in the song, is gonna be live right now. And And I have to tell you something just before you go.
During that time, you know I'm ready to ride, man.
Just before you go,
As
Mr.
I say
Robinson.
before,
Yes, go ahead.
man, talking trees. I'm getting ready to take off. I don't know if you're ready.
Not ready yet. I want you to take a breath because I want to mention Mr. Versace. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. David, turn off that Facebook because we double hear and everything. We hear in the Facebook in the background and it's
Oh,
making
mute
the
it.
sound
Yeah,
worse.
you can mute that.
No, actually, I muted. I actually closed the Facebook window. after
Okay,
I
it's all
shared.
good. So, Mr. Versace, I just wanted to say when you gonna hear this rap when I was filming him, because I was with Mr. Robinson on location and we were filming in a studio a couple of takes. So Mr. Robinson had to go machine gun, do, rapping the whole way. Okay, so every time it's so tiring. Like I don't know if I wouldn't be able to do it. It's like telling a poetry really fast, like boom, 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 and you have to take a breath, man. So this is what's gonna happen live. I mean, the sound is gonna be a little bit low quality, but no worries. We're gonna post the music video when it's gonna come and the song in the description, so we have it. So you understand that, Mr. Versace? This is not easy.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, he's a musician, he's a rapper like this. So for you it'd be hard, but that's what he loves to do. So,
Yeah.
you know.
And it's a good opportunity for you guys to meet. Maybe you're gonna collaborate in the future if you need some rap songs or you're thinking to make a rap movie or a movie.
I have a passport, so I can travel to any country in this world.
That's good. That's good.
So let's listen, Mr. Robinson. Please take a breath. World premiere,
I'm ready, man. I'm charged up.
charged up, Jacksonville Jags. The you say what is this football?
New fan anthem called Charged Up.
No, but the sport. What sport is this?
Jacksonville Jaguars is the professional football team of the NFL.
Not National Football League.
Team.
National Football League. This is big. National Football League is big for the sports people, American people, sports people is big, huge. So we're ready.
And FYI, I did drop the MP3 into your messenger.
For sure.
This is David Robinson of Talking Trees, giving you an exclusive charged up being released right now on this podcast, Mr. George Anton and Mr. Versace. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to ride. Now watch me ride out like a Chevy, sliding through ragged spaghetti. That's like I'm on this past crook. What you mean, charged up? I'm yelling Duval till we die. I'm from Duval and made it, mix and bake it down. Coming to eat my pie, my right, left, starving. Big dog bucket, talking trees like I'm fine. They dance, man, sparky. All up in your oven, sipping on some coffee. It's the purple socket, and I walk it like I talk it. I'm gone in the zone, man. I'm charged up. I suggest you leave me alone when I'm charged up. Standing facing my demon. Charged up, walking in my precious season. Charged up, I said I'm gone in the zone. Charged up, I suggest you leave me alone when I'm charged up. Standing facing my demon. Charged up in my precious season. Charged up, I was born in the jungle, so no stranger to the struggle. Jaguar, I roar, drumline, encore, TIAA stadium, they play the Jackson, I'm giving to the DJ, cause the offense is defense. Charged up, special team and the coaches. Charged up, the Latin fan in the stand. Charged up to the sideline when we score, even the Lord. Charged up, I say the offense is defense. Charged up, special team and the coaches. Charged up, the Latin fan in the stand. Charged up to the sideline when we score, even the Lord. Charged up.
Huh?
Thank you. New fan anthem. Charged up.
What do you think, man? That was just one. You can't even take a breath, dude. This guy has the lungs. Huh?
Good job, man.
Yeah, man. I tell you, this like the lungs I don't know how you breathe, but how do you breathe, man, when you when you're rapping like this? This is like I can breathe myself, just listening to it.
That's fair. Well, it definitely takes a lot of practice, man.
Yeah.
You know, before I go to record, I spend at least 40 hours working on the song, even before I go to the studio. So when I go to the studio, I'm already well rehearsed. So
And also
Yeah,
the
it's hard,
sounds,
man. It's
how,
hard work.
yes, and also the sounds when you hit, you have to be inspired by that beat somehow. And you also could go charged up and offense and defense. You know when you sing it, you go up and down. I mean
Right.
that is the juice of the song right there. So yeah,
Yeah.
man. Thank you so much
And
for
I have
performing.
to give the credit to DJ Dan, Red Jam Dancer Jr. We've been working together over 20 years. And, we moving back to the city.
So what's his name again? I'm sorry. Let's say again.
Uh, Reginald M. Dancer Jr. goes
Junior.
by
He
DJ
has a
Dan.
website or something, so we can put it here.
No, he don't have a website. We're working on that, but I've been working with his father, Reggie M. Dancer Senior, for over 20 years doing sound stage and lighting, and I adopted him as a little brother, so we've been working in the studio periodically. So he came through and he let me listen to this track that he had. He had a sample in it, so I'm not a big fan of samples. So I asked him to mute the sample, and when I heard those percussions, the drums, I was like, oh man, this is right. And so it had a bounce to it. So I started working with I use Logic Pro to do my production and recording. So I was going through some sounds, and that it sounded, when I added the sound, that sounded like electricity and energy. I was like, that's it. That's the sound. It sounds like we're getting charged up.
Charged up.
And man, I just ran with it. I was like, man, this is
This is amazing.
Even with me talking about it, I'm getting charged up, man. I'm a Jags fan, so it's like, I'm from Duval. I love it. And I'm just hoping that the city, as well as the sports team and the networks, grab hold of it and feel the energy that I put into it. And you mentioned that with how energized I am when I'm performing it. You only get out what you put in. Garbage in, garbage out. So I want a lot of energy. So I put a lot of energy in. So when people hear it, they can hear that energy that I put into it.
You know what? It's exactly, you're so right. I love that feeling, man, that you described earlier. When you find something like it can be an object, it can be something that happened, or a sound, or for an artist. I mean, in general, because it happens to me, and that feeling is amazing. Say, wow, this is something great. I would love to develop this. And just work on this script or music or dude. And this is great, man. I really want to get the most of it. For the Jaguars fans. I mean, like I said, I'm not much into NFL because I'm not a sports guy. I'm not into any sports, so I'm just weird like that. But I acknowledge that I'm just singular. There's a lot of people that they're actually interested in sports in America. NFL is crazy big. So I hope, but we need music video, man. For me, I wanna see the music video, and also I'm proud that I filmed a little bit of it, there with you, and I would love to see it. That's it. I love it, man.
Yes, man. We can definitely
George,
work on it.
I think George can hear me. George, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, man.
You are very low, man. David's voice is very loud and nice and clear. You are very low, you are like 10% of the sound. You gotta somehow get closer to the microphone or something. You are very low, man.
Phone was not plugged up. It seems like. Damn.
Yeah, get closer, man, because it's very bad sound from you coming. His sound is amazing. His sound is good, but I barely hear you, man.
Maybe my sound was not plugged correctly. I think so, man.
Speak closer, yeah. Right now it's better, but it's still not 100. Not like his. His is a lot better.
Yeah, say something now, David.
Coming in, checking 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, this is yeah. It wasn't plugged up. I will have to. I'm gonna edit the video, I swear, and raise the sound.
No, again, your sound is bad, man. Again, it's like not as good.
Really?
You'll hear
Well,
it
this
later
is
on,
this
man.
is the technology that I have, dude. What can I do? It's horrible. But I think
Closer and closer to the mic, man. That's it.
right. I hope I recorded something. Well, I did this mistake before, and I still I recorded. The sound was okay. You could hear. But anyway, man, the point is our conversation. That's got recorded for sure, and it's good. and I wanted to hear the song. That's it, cause I had David on. And I said good morning to him, and I said, hey, why not to invite him on the show, and he was kind to come. So thank you, David.
Man, thank you both, man. And I have to commend you both with what you're doing with the films, man. And Mr. Anton, you was courteous enough to give me my first speaking role in the movie Sherlock Holmes film. So thank you, thank you,
To
sir.
mention that David, I met David. That's how I met him through my friend Chad. He's a filmmaker as well here in Jacksonville. Chad and David are friends for a very long time. They did movies together
Yeah.
and music, and they're artists. And I was lucky enough to meet them. And David was. I had one scene in the beginning of the movie Sherlock Holmes that you
Yeah,
can watch
opening
it.
the movie by the apartment door, right?
Yes, that scene, and I had to shoot that scene in Jacksonville to finish it.
Yeah.
Because most of the movie I shot it with Mr. Versace in Ohio. Mr. Versace is the
Oh
producer of
wow,
that movie. Yeah. Um,
it was well done, sir. A plus on the movie. A plus on the movie.
yeah. We
Yeah,
shot
so
that
if
movie in
people
three
want to
days.
see you, man, they can watch the movie too. So opening of the film and see you too, how you look and good job, man, with performance.
Amazing
Man.
actor.
Keep it up, keep it up,
Amazing
keep it
actor
up,
and
man. We're
musician.
looking for
Very good.
yeah, man. We're always looking for talented people, man. Always,
Yeah.
always.
Have passport will travel. But now, if people are looking for my music, I am available on iTunes, Spotify, and all of the other music distribution. Uncle Nard, that's UNCLENARD of Talking Trees. You Google Uncle Nard of Talking Trees, iTunes Store, Uncle Nard, Spotify, Uncle Nard, you'll see me.
Yeah, guys, check David out on all those networks and support independent musicians, independent filmmakers, and thank you, guys. Thank you.
And also for Chad Hendricks is an independent filmmaker and a good friend of mine. He has 7 feature films that's available right now. That's live for preview and purchased on DuvalClassics.com. That's DuvalClassics.com. DuvalClassics.com. Review the movies, purchase, support independent filmmakers and independent music.
Okay, and now as a producer, man, because we did this promotion, so the people can be interested in the promotion right now. I'm gonna ask you, and then we end the show. This was a beautiful show. I can't believe we did it, and I just want to have one more time, and we end the show with your last breath. Just take a deep breath right now, Mr. David, and can you give us one more performance?
Oh, no, definitely. No problem, no problem.
Okay.
You know,
So let's get ready, everyone. We're gonna
you
say
know,
yes. Go ahead, Mr. Versace.
You want him to end the show with the song?
Yeah, we end the song with the song because I gotta go to work, man, and pull couple out. Today is my last day, so I'm putting my because I'm flying out, man. I gotta pack. I gotta do a lot of stuff. So today is my last day of work. Okay, so not enough about me. Let's go with rapper, musician, one of my favorites, Mr. David Robinson. Actually, my favorite, my number one here in Jacksonville.
Sliding through right with spaghetti. I'm like I'm on this pass course. What you mean, Charles? If I'm yelling Duval till we die. I'm from Duval that time. Made it mix and bake it. Now I'm coming to eat my pie. Marching right, left, stomping. Big dog walking, talking trees back on fire. DJ dance, man, sparky. All up in your office. Sipping on some coffee. It's the verbal jacket and I walk it like I talk it. I'm gone in the zone, man. I'm charged up. I suggest you leave me alone when I'm charged up. Standing facing my demons. Charged up, walking in my blessed season. Charged up, I say I'm gone in the zone. Charged up, I suggest you leave me alone when I'm charged up. Standing facing my demons. Charged up, walking in my blessed season. coaches. Charge up D-line and fans in the stands. Charge up until the sideline when we show even the Lewis charged up.
That was David Robinson. David Robinson, Jacksonville rapper. That's what you Google. And thank you so much, guys.
The talking trees.
Talking trees.
Congratulations, man. Thank you for
Mr. Versace,
Thank you for having me, man.
part of the show, man. And,
Thank you,
thank
thank
you,
you,
guys.
thank you.
George, you want me to say goodbye and you guys can finish the show to the audience. Thank you guys for. It's a beautiful Monday. God bless America. God
you
bless
want to go
Donald
over
Trump.
the
God
news?
bless
Let's go over the news, man,
everybody.
over 10 minutes, no problem. Mr. David, if you want to stay with us, you're welcome. So we have Mr. Versace. You have to listen to this. Mr. Versace, he has a special take on the news when we're discussing. So let's just get into it and discuss this for 10 minutes. A machine gun of news on a podcast. So you can feel this podcast was made as a test. Like I said, we run it every morning and people actually enjoy it. We had like about 60,000-70,000 views on LinkedIn combined. Not connected YouTube podcast. This was more like to see how it goes. So Google Maps, whoever is into Google Maps now is gonna suggest you a parking spot when you get close to your destination.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's an application that is evolving every day, right, Mr. Versace?
I guess I don't know, man. I don't use Google Maps, man. I use my iPhone map, so I'm not sure how.
Mr. Versace has a GPS implanted in his brain. He cannot get lost. He can drive north, south, right? Yes?
That's true, man. That's true. I anywhere in the country, man. Either New York City, LA, any city, man. I'm pretty good with direction. I can orientate where it's north, south, and drive around it. Technically, I never get lost. You're right, but if I'm late to a meeting or something, I really need the GPS, then I would use Apple GPS, man.
I think it sucks. I think Google Maps is better. Logitech releases media keyboard that is designed for smart TVs. That's the thing, man. Every time I watch like a smart TV, I feel like I'm not controlling the TV enough. So I need some sort of a keyboard or something. So we'll check that from Logitech. Netflix in the news. Don't fall for this clever Netflix phishing email scam. So it seems like there are some emails being sent to steal your Netflix username and password. People are interested in that. I was watching yesterday, man. There is a new show on Netflix that came out. It's called Maniac with Jonah Hill and Emma Stone. Did you guys hear about that?
No, I haven't heard about that one.
Brand new TV show. I just watched the first 3 episodes. I don't care about spoilers, man, because nobody's watched. But dude, guys, this is
You
very.
have Netflix, dude?
Huh?
You have Netflix?
I have Netflix and Amazon Prime. I can see everything, man. I have a special stream that is being sent to me from Hollywood. Let's put it that way.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
All right. So I watched these first 3 episodes, man. That was amazing. It's basically the script that I wrote. You can see it on Instagram.com/Antflix, ANTFLIX. I posted the whole screenplay there. It's called Zorro, and it's happening in a computer game. So a guy needs money, and in order to make money in real life, he connects himself into the game, and he starts playing the game to generate Bitcoin. So he makes the gaming experience better for other players by inserting himself in a game, his brain. And in this way, he's working basically inside the game, generating Bitcoin for his family outside the game. And the problem is that the game has a glitch and he gets stuck in a game. So now they are sending some people from outside the game to get him out. You know, and when he gets out, he has some...
How we get from Emma Stone to Zorro?
I tell you right now. So this TV show, this TV series is, I swear to God, when I was watching it, I said, these guys, they're shooting my script. It's not really the same, but it's kind of the same. It's basically, this guy doesn't have money, so he has to go for a test where Emma Stone, she's there too, she's taking the test, and they end up taking a pill in this experiment, where this pill, the pill number A, makes you relive the most traumatic experience in your life. So in the case of Emma Stone, it was when her last day with her sister. They were in a car and they were fighting and they were arguing, and then they were arguing on something. They didn't pay attention on a highway. Truck came in and the sister dies. And she was addicted on this to go to this company and take this pill so she can be with her sister and relive this moment over and over. So it's kind of the same. They connect to the brain. You go inside of a game, and Jonah Hill is there also, and he faked he didn't take the pill, but he connected to the game without taking the pill, and the doctor caught him and forced him to get the pill. And that's how much I can get you to tell you guys. You have to watch the show from now on. But now there are 2 more pills that they have to take, that they have different effects. So the show is actually pretty interesting. So yeah, that's...
I definitely have to check that out.
Yes, sir. It's called Maniac, and it's on Netflix.
David, you definitely have to take that pill. I mean, the show is a pill. I don't have Netflix, man. I canceled it. I'm on Amazon 100% believer, so I'm not going to watch the show. But it's good for the audience to know whatever you put up there. Any other news, George?
Oh, of course, man. We have here, let me see.
Well, Mr. Vitasi, what projects are you working on currently?
I just had the premiere for the Taekwondo Kid, and we filming right now, Castaway. And then what's happening is, man, I have a couple projects that I'll be shooting in Los Angeles. One project, we still in talks about this one in Moscow, Russia. And then yesterday I did a finishing conversation with George. George on the show was yelling that he wants somebody to invest, give him a contract, blah, blah, blah. So yesterday I was talking with one of my friends and explaining him what George wants and blah, blah. And he's the owner of a big restaurant, big hotel, very nice place. He sponsored the premiere for the Taekwondo Kid. So the guy said, yeah, man, I'll explain George off the air, but actually there is somebody who wants to give him a deal, man, a contract.
Awesome.
If he does that, man, you might actually fly, because what's happening is this guy is getting, you can get 3-room hotel, man, you can act, you can do whatever, and he's gonna...
No, don't say, man, don't say this guy, just say Mr. Sebastian. You know, I mean, you have to respect. Then you're gonna hear from Mr. Sebastian. He's gonna say, what do you...
I didn't want to talk about, because it's not discussed off here, man. I didn't have time yet to talk, so I didn't want to, because I have to explain you everything. We got to talk, and if you...
Well, yeah, I don't know anything about it yet, but just to... I know Mr. Sebastian. I mean, I worked for him before, and it's just a great guy, if you want to say a guy. Great guy, man. Amazing guy. So, yeah.
Yeah, nice guy. So, very good businessman. And so, it's a possibility that George is going to be making whatever you want at 20 films or something a year, or 40, whatever you want.
Awesome.
I told Sebastian about that. Sebastian said, man, if he makes 12, I'll be happy. Now, he doesn't have to go extremely crazy 20, 40 films. If he makes 12 a year, he's going to be happy and build this company that George...
Wow. To get paid to do what I love, man. That's what I was yelling for 60 episodes on this podcast. I guess when you say something a lot, if you keep saying it, it becomes reality.
Yes.
If you get the right people, dude, if you get the right people behind you, man.
But this is...
Like, I had to, take an hour of my time and explain this guy
Yeah.
and say, hey, man, you gotta do it. I mean, I would do it if I would be...
Before I went to sleep last night, I was thinking, man, because you told me this, but you didn't give me any details or anything. So I was going to sleep. I said, dude, this Versace, man, he actually went, he spoke for me like an agent.
Well, this is what happened, because...
It's unbelievable.
Said,
I owe you for this, dude.
Hey,
if this
Sebastian
happens.
technically said, I want you to mediate this between me and George and tell him I'm actually excited, Sebastian said. And then I said, man, I hope you guys can make this company like he wants and become millionaires and all this stuff. And I hope you may create a lot of good movies. And it's like the guy's like, no, man, you don't understand. I want you here too, man. I want to do a contract
Of
with
course.
him, but then I want you as the creative department. I'm like, I said, okay, man, we'll talk about this. But to me, man, I wasn't looking for. I mean, I can help you a little bit here and there, but I'm not in that kind of commitment. Like,
Well, with you can help with to be a producer, man.
exactly. What I'm saying is, I cannot dedicate one year like you're gonna dedicate to this contract. I can do this films, to produce a couple films with you guys, and I have no problem with that. That's what I do for a living. But I didn't want to like, I didn't want to completely like depend on this. I have 3 kids. I have life. I have movies to film. I have to travel. So I can't give him 20 whole year of my life. You know what I mean?
Wow. Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, but you can give like limited time whenever you have time for production for this. I mean, for me, if I get this contract with Godspeed, man, that would be for me writing, filming, and editing all day long, like every day, all
Exactly.
day.
24/7. Yeah. So
20,
that's
20.
You gotta be careful what you ask for.
Exactly.
Exactly. So he said, man, when you come back from Europe, you can move in. They're gonna have for you a suite at the hotel that's gonna be permanently yours for the whole year. They're gonna give you a personal office that is gonna be your own office, and then he's gonna give you, of course, everything's gonna be taken care of. The food, car, if you need to take the car somewhere, they have cars, they have everything there. So getting on the top of your salary, you would get all this stuff, and you would get all your living situation taken care for a year, man, which is great. And the service. I mean, they are like 5-star. They are amazing. Everything is like a super clean with it's a nice hotel with everything.
Wow. That is major.
Yeah, well, it's gonna happen. It's good. I mean, I think this guy I think we deserve more than this. We deserve to make a couple $1 million movies, not like barely scratching and making.
I understand, my friend, but this is an opportunity to grow the company. My idea for all this was, I mean, I'm looking forward for the discussion with Sebastian, and I'm excited as well. I'm excited more than he is to work with him, because he's a very nice guy. I would be love to say good morning to him every day and say hi. I mean, he's gonna basically feed my family and offer me a job that I love, man. This is a dream come true. I mean, no, it's not like every day is happening to.
Wow.
So
Exactly.
respect. I mean, the idea is to grow this company on Amazon. Thanks God, to collaborate with these people and grow the Amazon channel. Um,
Mm-hmm.
for as long as Amazon Prime accepts movies from independent film companies like us, man.
So
Well, you got your audio guy on file.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right.
So far as sound scoring, original music production.
I already have some ideas crossing through my head already, but I'm not gonna just go about it. But until we see myself in a seat there.
So the other conversation I had with him, and I brought him a very professional, very nice writer, scriptless.
Oh wow, man! Mr. Versace, you seem to be an awesome and very valuable ally to Mr. Anton. Just in the brief conversation that I've been listening and what I heard previously, man, that is very admirable of how highly you spoke of him and talked him up as the middleman between the hotel owner, man. So that says a lot about your character from the outside looking in, and the fact that you were upfront and honest
Yeah, we are
about
independers.
being able to.
Independers, man.
Commit,
We help each other, independers, man. So,
That's what I love about
with you,
Versace,
man,
man. He's my friend for like 12 years now. The guy, like my life is a little bit more reckless like this. I'm just like to do projects, and Versace is very. When I look at him, like how he behaves in life, how he acts, he likes to do everything right.
Structured.
Yeah. So it's like, wow, I gotta be friend with this guy for as long as I can, just to keep watching him how he does it. You know what I mean? And learn from that. So yeah, man, I say I'm thankful for friends like you guys. And here in Jacksonville, I have to tell, I don't have any friends. I just know you. We work together. We know each other for so many years. And then I didn't see you for years, Mr. Robinson. Then I come back to town, and then you're my friend. Like I saw you last week. So to me, that's an amazing. You are an amazing Ali as well as Versace, and I'm happy to have you guys as friends. Cause I tell you
Yeah,
something.
man, we need the right people in life, man, on your path, man. As a musician, as a filmmaker, as a normal human being, man. If you believe in God, man, you send the right people in your life that support you, need you, and you need to get where you're going, dude. So, what I think is that you need the right people on your way to success, man. So it's your job to keep them around you, not to mess up those relationships. Everybody's job, not to upset, to respect people and make sure that you there till the end, till the Oscars, man, till the whatever the award you're gonna receive, as a musician or as a filmmaker, whatever. Well,
Yeah,
I
man,
can
great, amazing day for me yesterday to receive this news, and I'm excited. I'm excited to wake up in the morning, man. That's one good thing.
exactly. Yeah.
So yeah,
Start the day
yeah,
with that.
moving forward, working hard. So that was the idea to grow this Amazon company and make. That's why yesterday I got pumped up. I shot actually more of that film that I'm doing, Notes from the Underground. Very weird film. It's like a dark film comedy about a guy loosely based on Dostoevsky's work, Notes from the Underground.
Actually, I told Sebastian about that too.
Yeah, I shot yesterday with a new character. It's so funny. Do you want to hear a funny thing? In this show that I was watching, so look, I shot first. So I shoot first this argumented reality. I bring like a girl, like a Japanese girl, in the room, and my character, the book writer, is talking to this girl, and he's showing her around. I take her in a yard. So he's basically a character that spends time with an argumented reality character from his book that is coming out from the book. I watched yesterday this show, Maniac. Guess what is in one scene? The CEO of the company who invented this pill, he
It's
invented
an Asian
this
girl.
this computer. Yeah, he was having sex in a pool in digital, and he was having sex with a digital, like he was like a real guy but having sex with a digital person, with like it was looking like an octopus with a head of a woman, and it was really really weird, bro. And this guy was actually having such a look. Wow, look what Netflix is showing. I mean, this is definitely rated R, even though it's animated. He was not showing any sexual organs or anything like that. But that guy, he was loving it so much, this argumented reality, to have sex and just live there. That he wasn't bad. And then this girl, the doctor, because one of the doctors died, and this woman doctor comes in and he finds this guy. He was jerking off. He had on his penis, he had a device, he had a device on his head, device on his hands, everywhere, you know what I mean? And it was funny because with that it was like a big device on his penis, and he knocks the cup from the table, with that, because the woman catch him, so yeah, I thought that was funny because I was spending time with this character, you know, with this imaginary artificial intelligence, basically in this film as well. So what did Sebastian said about the film? What did you tell him?
It
Hello?
wasn't as much about the film that I was talking. It was more about the applications that you're using that nobody's using. I was trying to make a point that you on the top of the game that
Yes,
we
sir.
gotta to achieve we gotta be the first in everything, and be the most. And Sebastian says he's about quantity and quality, but quantity. He wants a lot of everything. So
And special
that's
effects
what's good.
yes. I totally agree with you. And
And the
special
guy,
effects, yeah.
yeah, and the guy is like you, kind of. I mean, the guy told me himself he's like you. Because I said that George wakes up at 6, he can't sleep anymore. He's calling me. But I mean, the guy said, me too. I mean, I'm sorry saying the guy again. And Sebastian said that, me too, man. I wake up and I can't sleep. I'm thinking. I'm like creative. I'm like this, like this. So we'll see, man. Maybe if you get 1 year, man, paid, and with Sebastian and getting everything covered, man. If you're not gonna succeed in this 1 year, man, then forget about it. You're not gonna succeed in anything.
I'm
Because,
not gonna succeed in life.
you're gonna get 1 year all expenses covered, man, plus on the top $25,000 salary. So for the whole year. So I mean, when everything is covered, plus the salary, plus he said he's gonna give you some finances for some films. I mean, this is I think if you don't achieve in this 1 year, man, it's very, very small after that to achieve something
Of
else.
course,
Because
there is no I mean there is my body is just gonna be for waking up and making movies, man. If I wake up another morning, I
so
say
you get
thanks
a
God.
chance, man. You get another opportunity, man, to make as many as possible movies, as many as possible content, as much as possible, be on promoting online, distribution, whatever you want to do. With no worries. You wake up, you get your omelet, you get your go to your office, they clean up your room, you come back, you take a nap or something, whatever, you go back to work, and the same thing, and you get your own office. It's gonna say George Anton with your guys' new company. You guys gonna create a new company, and you're gonna be the CEO of the company. You're gonna own 50%, he's gonna own 15, he's gonna be investing money. That's what you wanted. I mean, that's what a lot of people want.
That's what I wanted, man. And I mean, we discussed, and you had the vision and the trust in me to pitch. I mean, you see it. It's just the
I
idea
think
of
that, man,
using.
it's up to you to hold it, man. Now
Yeah.
to not to keep this relationship good and not to. I mean, I can't be you. I mean, I talked for you. The guy agreed and he wants to do it. And now it's up to you to keep your words and make this the way you want it. I mean, the way you said it, and make Sebastian happy. And that's it. I mean, I can tell you.
I
how
tell
to
you, Vers,
behave. You
this
can
I
mess
don't
it
see,
up.
man. I
It's
know
not like
Sebastian.
you're
Sebastian is
smart.
very demanding, and I love demanding people, like, and also very creative, and he's got ideas and stuff. So we can
Yeah.
feed. For me, and as long as you say, oh man, George, sometimes it's difficult to work with. Dude, I'm not difficult at all, man. When I'm working on a project, I tell you something, it's beautiful. It's just I'm concentrating. I worked in Romania when I was 6 months in Romania last time. I worked for basically the biggest film director in Romania, and the guy loved me. When I left, he was I saw him. He said, "Man, I'm going back," because my family is in America. Is just so he was kind of sad. So I promise you, I'm gonna do a good job. So thank you so much for promoting this. The idea is simple. It's just to use special effects augmented reality that usually takes a lot of processing. You can pick up some special effects and put them in make a movie cheaper. Basically, that's the concept. But the most of it is that I want to work, man, and I want to make these movies and grow this Amazon movie distribution for as long as it works right now, and maybe create a better relationship with the people there. If that's what I'm doing every day, and that's the idea. By the end of the year, to the company to produce $1 million. I don't know,
Yeah, man. You
half a
have
million,
special help.
300,000. Grow.
Paul lives 5 minutes away. Linda's office is 10 minutes. Hopefully, they're gonna help with something. Maybe not. Maybe it's your decisions, guys. Which way you want to go, man. Hopefully, you have 1 month, man, to think about this more and create with the business.
And
plan.
write
When
some
you-
stuff. I need to write a bunch of
write
stuff.
whatever. But I would suggest you to finish this film Nose Under the Ground.
Oh yeah.
And 1 month from now, you actually say, Sebastian, look, I just finished this film and this whatever, or put it up there, man. Versace was talking about this film here.
It's
Because
about
this is
selling
gonna be
minutes. It's about selling minutes. I showed the first. I said, let me see if I showed to another guy that was stopping by my house yesterday. Because this house where I live here now temporarily in Jackson. You still there, Mr. Robinson?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry, we don't. I don't want to ignore you. I was just saying
No, no, no. You're
yesterday.
not ignoring me. I am totally into. I am being consumed and overwhelmed with all of this knowledge that you're sharing, man. I mean, it's positive energy, what you both have going on, and I feel it an honor to be in the presence, man.
Thank
Of
you so much,
both of
man.
you guys.
And I'm be honored to be in your presence. You don't understand when I have. If you're my friend and you're also an artist. So we just connect through this struggle of making it. I don't know, man. For me, it's just making movies. If that's my job, that's what I got trained all this time. What can I do? How can I change it? So I forgot even what the hell I was talking about. What was probably was not even important.
Some guy stopped by and
Oh,
you
that's to grow the company. I was saying growing this company is about selling minutes. So now, if the movie, I acknowledge the movie, it's a low budget. You don't I don't want to say bad film because it's not a bad film. It's just a very is low budget with special effects, high concept. Now the idea is to keep the people do strange things like I cut my hair. Now I have short hair. I had to cut my hair anyway. So as acting in the film, I cut my hair in a film. I thought it would be interesting, with combined with Notes from the Underground, Dostoevsky's book. So it's kind of like a weird film. The idea is to keep the people minute by minute. It's very difficult. So that is the quest by the end of the year to make films like this, better movies, lesser movies, however you want to call them. And if Sebastian, he said he's happy even with 12, 13, 14 movies made. I mean, doing that from morning to evening. And if we wake up, because I do wake up at 6 a.m., it's true.
Yeah, yeah,
I go
whatever.
to sleep by
I like
8.
to sleep in, man. I like to sleep in. Listen, that's good. Yeah. So, Sebastian's got a nice place, man. And if somebody wants to check it out, you can go on YouTube. There's Taekwondo Kid Premiere, and you can see it because they sponsored the premiere, and it was happening. The behind, the cast and crew rap party was at the hotel there, and you can see they have nice stages, they have nice kitchen, they have everything is amazing there. So,
What's the name of the hotel?
it's California Palm. But if you Google Taekwondo Kid, you see the video, man. I mean, I just filmed this week, 2 days ago. I filmed inside, people having fun and interview, and we did a walk through the hotel just to show how it is. But you can either do it that way. So what I'm saying is, if George is gonna have an option place there, man, the rooms are not an option. You can come for a week or for a few days and be part of one film and go back home, and or as an artist or as an actor or whatever. So this is something in the future we'll discuss with you. Something, man. There's no problem. I mean, if George sees a script that he has in mind, man, Sebastian's gonna be pretty cool to give you a room and give you all that stuff too.
Oh wow!
For
Awesome.
your own, yeah. So
You already,
And then is that
Versace already seen you in a film, in a Sherlock Holmes in the beginning of the film, acting. The detective
of course,
scene.
man, I was the producer of that film, and how I didn't see the guy. What do you? He's a good job, great, good guy, good job, good artist, man, and putting your soul and thinking to this song, man. I wish you only the luck, man. I wish the people would listen, hear it, and respect it and love it. So hopefully, you deserve some applause for that, man. And thank you for being part of this show today, man. I want to wish you a beautiful Monday and nice rest of the week for both of you. And George, I'll see you tomorrow on the show. And today, call me back later on so I can talk to you more about this deal that Sebastian was excited. And it's kind of like I got to tell you the rest of the story, everything. So
Thanks, man. Perfect, because I gotta go to work. Today's my last day on this office job that I'm doing. I mean, it is a job. Gotta make a living here,
last
but
day? What do you mean last day? Last week?
no, today is gonna be the last day. I'm gonna pull in, give in the card and everything, and I'm gonna start editing that film of yours, um, Castaway, and get ready to pack, man. I'm leaving soon. I'm leaving in 4 days. That's it. So
Okay. Yeah, whatever is
I'm
good for
fine.
you. Let me say goodbye, and you say goodbye, and both of you can say goodbye to the audience. Let me say it first. I'll hang up, and then you guys. I want to thank you both, and thank you guys for everybody there who listened to this or watched it. And God bless you guys. God bless America. God bless our president give up. All right, guys, have a beautiful day. Bye bye.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for being my friends. Mr. Robinson, your last words. Thank you for
sir.
singing.
No problem. Thank you for having me, sir. Until next time.
Thank you so much, sir. I love you guys both. Thank you for being my friends. This is the George Anton and Vitaly Versace podcast. We had a great guest today, Mr. David Robinson, Jacksonville rapper, charged up. Google that.
Yes, sir. Up the nod of talking trees up in this piece.
Have a wonderful day. I love you.